And then I'm going to pass it over to Scotty for GVA, Gatineau Valley Arena.
Okay, let's get this done. This is all about thanking everybody that makes the big wheel turn. GVA history is pretty easy. The structure hasn't changed since '94. It's all about volunteers. Most of the people that are sitting in this room right now have done something at some point to help out over there, and that's the only thing that makes that work. It's that simple. The league perception, I've talked to Josh different times, different games, you know, just kind of what he feels and what he sees. And one of the things that he pointed out was we are doing it right. About volunteers and community and just the whole big thing, but we were doing it right, and that was success. That's what it said to me, that we were doing something very successful. This year, we've had the most rentals that we've had for a long time since I've been involved, and it just keeps getting better every year. So that's a good thing. Randy touched on a lot of stuff. From the arena perspective, we just want to thank the Rapids, because having a full-time rental like that, money that's guaranteed, that's in the bank, it just makes things a lot easier. You get fans coming out, the canteen's rolling, the bar's rolling, just everything's happening. And it's just easier to do stuff. When you have tournaments, people show up. It just makes everything roll along. So the Rapids and the fans, really important to have them around, and hopefully it continues for a long, long time. Thank you very much. The GVA committee, I can't say enough about this group. It's a very strong, committed group. A lot of work goes on in the background that nobody sees, from people driving distances just to open the rink, to make sure certain teams are where they're supposed to be, schedulers that are in the background, nobody sees what they do. We got our Zamboni crew, all volunteers doing their shifts, plus half of them are on ice maintenance, fixing glass, they're mechanics, they're showing up early to make sure things happen that nobody sees. Of course, there's not much credit for those guys. You don't see them when they're there. Half the time it's during the week, everybody's at work, they're out doing stuff, no credit. But these nights, it's for them, all volunteers, and I really appreciate those guys.
Yeah.
The kitchen and bar staff of the GVA is second to none.
Yep.
I've been to a lot of the rinks. So I've been to a lot of the away rinks, and we're right there. We're top. There's nobody that compares to what we can do over there. A lot of those staff, people probably don't know, they haven't seen a puck drop in 2 years. So we're trying to fix that for year 3, so we can get some TVs up so they can see what's going on. But these people have done the work for 2 straight seasons and never seen a game. They've had to go on the road to see the team play. So that's undying commitment, and you can't make things happen without people like that. And they're very, 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 really good people for doing that kind of stuff. Thank you very much. So back when we started this, we were divvying up different tasks and who was going to take care of what from the Rapids point of view. And somewhere along the line, it was decided GVA was going to take care of security. So I said, oh, are we? Okay, let's see how this is going to work. So I asked a lot of people, and was expecting some involvement, and a lot of people weren't big on security. So we were coming down to, a month before the season, trying to figure it out. And I approached the fire department. And I said, what would you guys think of kind of double dipping, maybe being on staff, you do some security, maybe be there in case somebody gets hurt? What do you think? They jumped out. So as far as I know, we're the only team in the league that has a full fire department on staff every game.
Hell yeah!
So the community as a whole here makes things very easy to get things accomplished. As Josh said, that award is big in the league. It was easy for him to pick. I'd like to think that being at the GVA is something special, The people seem to really enjoy a game day there. It seems like something that's, you know, kind of something you'd want to be part of. And I'd like to really thank the Rapids for selecting the GVA for home, because I don't know if playing anywhere else would be the same. So thank you for all of that. The atmosphere is second to none on game day. I talked to a certain owner of the Manatic team in between periods one game.
I'm sure it was a talk.
And let's just say he's a very confident individual. And I myself tend to be pretty confident too. So as we had our talk, we came to not much of an agreement and we parted our ways. So then we fast forward to the year-end tournament. And I like to, as the teams are coming in, I like to meet them coming in the door, especially the teams that are from out of town. So Richmond's coming in, they're the defending 50-plus champions. They're walking in the door. Guy walks in, takes 2 steps in the door, stops dead, stares me up the face, and I can see in his face, it's a, oh shit. So anyway, he looks at me and he says, how's it going? I said, good. Took the high road, in he goes. Anyway, so he plays the tournament, they had a good tournament, real close game in the finals, they win it. So I walk out onto the ice, I've got the trophy, I got the money. So I go up, give it to the captain, take all their pictures, everything's said and done. We're gonna leave. As we're gonna leave, he skates over. And I said, oh, where's this gonna go? So anyway, he skates over and says, listen, I want to talk to you. I said, what's up? And he said, yeah, listen, before was before. I said, okay. He says, I just want to tell you, what you guys are doing is really, really special. I had to come tell you that. So for somebody of his confidence, we'll say, to switch like that, I think means we're doing something right.
Yes.
So Ryan Peck and I have a really great working arrangement. I think the arrangement's better for me, but it won't. He was kind of excited for me to add this part. So, so the GBA has decided that it's time for men's ball to come back. We haven't played down here since 2017. So there was a little bit of effort here in the last month or so. So we're going to run a ball league under the arena's banner. 6 teams, Kaz, Danford, Venosta, Rupert, Brendan Sill, and Maniwaki. All full gear, bar canteen. Everything will be rolling starting 9th here on Friday nights. 3 games every night, so we're kind of proud of that. That should be good. I got a busy summer. June 7th, we got a ball tournament down here, which will be men and women. July 18th will be the golf tournament at Kingsway, same as last year. That's filling up quick. August 23rd will be mixed ball. Same tournament, end of the year, usually before the long weekend. Field improvements, we're going to expand the field, new fences. We're fixing the right-hand side, so that'll get a big turnover. And I just got to end it with, at the end of the day, this is all summer stuff, but I have to point out that the same people that volunteer all winter are just going to switch and take on different roles to run all summer. So anyway, it's all about volunteers. I can't thank you enough, and that's all I got to say.